Hey guys, it's a beautiful Friday morning in Bologna. Today, I'm taking you guys with me to the iconic church of the Madonna di San Luca. What's really cool about this place is that there are porticos that lead from Bologna center all the way to the church on the top of a hill that has incredible panoramic views of the entire city of Bologna. We're starting out riding our bikes from our rental in Bologna to the starting point, Puerto de Zaragoza. It's gonna be about an 18-minute bike ride, so we're gonna head over there now. Let's go. Feels like a perfect day in fall. We just got to the Puerto de Zaragoza. I just realized I'm wearing pants that if I walk for more than 30 minutes, I'm gonna chafe. Just a note, the church, you must have your shoulders covered and your legs covered. You have to dress modestly. So I was gonna wear shorts today, preferably some kind of tights, but because of that, I put on pants and then I forgot to put on some tights under so that I don't chafe. So here we are. Full disclosure, I'm not doing that walk right now up to the Madonna di San Luca. Either way, it's beautiful out here. So let's, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I actually haven't been to this side of town yet. This is on the south side of the center of Bologna. Buongiorno. We're on the south side. Grazie. We're on the south side of the center of Bologna. We actually haven't been to this part of the city yet, so I'm excited to explore it today, and it's already gorgeous. This is what you'll get if you ask for a coffee. It's an espresso, and they go by it as cafe. It's one shot, a single shot of espresso, and it's really good. They're like $1.20 or €1.20. Just get a nice little shot of that. They give you a shot glass worth of water to wash it down, clear your palate, and you're good to go. We've been told that Italians can drink up to 10 coffees a day, and I definitely see why now. We've been drinking like 2 a day, definitely nowhere near up to 10, but I could do 3 or 4, I feel like, because you don't really get like that shot up in energy or super hyper where you're like, oh my god, I can't even think straight. It's definitely more of a communal thing where you just kind of sit down for about 5 to 10 minutes and have a coffee, chat a little bit, and then continue on with your day. So Bologna has about 40 kilometers of portico. It's these covered openings, basically covered sidewalks. This feature is iconic to Bologna. And really, when it's raining, you never have to worry about getting wet because pretty much 90% of where you're gonna be walking through is gonna be under a portico. It's amazing. This is a really, really walkable city. You can pretty much walk anywhere, bike anywhere. We've been using the Ride Movi app to rent bikes whenever we need to. For the most part, we just walk everywhere. Oh, look at this street. Everywhere you go, you'll just see beautiful streets like this. This is a city built in the medieval ages, and like you really feel it when you're here. Everything about how the city's constructed, the aesthetic, feels like you're in a movie. Look at this wall on my side here. It's like a fortress. These wrought iron gates that are covering the windows, the balconies, and then you have these like beautiful carved cement features. That's a medieval door if I ever saw one. Wow. Whoa, look at that dome. Busy intersection here. This place is definitely a little bit more of like a louder city because you have the roar of mopeds, scooters, buses, but it fits. Wow, look at this red building. And oh my god, this little church. Okay, that's the little church. That's so cute. And then this beautiful red building. Look at that. Wow. There's so many little shops. You'll think you're in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden you have some beautiful library or bookstore. Casa Fondaza. Like in Crete, you gotta look for those brown plaques to tell you where you are because everything looks historic. Look at all these mopeds. So many mopeds. And then tons of bicycles. This is a parking lot. Look at what you get to see in a parking lot. And then you turn and it's like burnt terracotta wall pulls you in. Let's get closer because I want to see what that fresco is on there. Look at that. Wow, I wonder how old this is. Literally a fresco on the wall of a police station. These buildings. Bologna is a really liberal city, very inclusive. They have the University of Bologna here that's been open since like 1080. I was literally gonna say 1810 because 1080 just like my brain doesn't wrap around it, but 1080 was the first university. And it's a very youthful city. There's always things going on, events, and just like tons of stuff. Check out this shoe store. This is creative AF. It's made with comic book clippings. We just walked into a store where it's all provisions from the Amalfi Coast. Haven't seen one of these yet, but they've got like everything, even fresh stuff, including the limoncello, which is the famous limoncello. It's been like 45 minutes since coffee. That means it's wine time. We found this cute wine shop cafe. It's called Caffetteria de Felicini. Just sounds happy. We got a Sangiovese. It's about 12:30 right now, and you're starting to see little trickling into the porticos and into the cafes of people just coming in for a coffee or a glass of wine. It's not quite lunchtime yet. That happens around 1:30, 2 o'clock. So this is a great time to get a little glass of wine in before it gets really busy with the lunch rush. Look at this portico in here. Like, rain or shine, you can guarantee that you're gonna enjoy yourself. You don't have to worry about the heat, the sun, the rain. Maybe if it's cold, but you have a jacket then, but it's just so ideal. Grazie.
Enjoy.
Fruity, but also just a little bit dry of a wine. Just a touch. I've never really enjoyed Sangiovese. I've just started to right now since we've been in Bologna for the last week. I'll give you some chips. Make sure you stick around. Not mad about it. My heart is exploding. There's a mini schnauzer. She's so beautiful. Oh, that place was so nice. It was so pleasant. And it's just starting to get filled up right now with several people coming in for lunch. This weather is fantastic. I have like a light sweater on with pants. It's pristine outside. It's 70 degrees. It's late October. Yesterday it rained at night. The day before was a little foggy and cloudy. Today, not a cloud in the sky. It's pretty much Halloween weekend. You start to see some of the shops have like Halloween decoration, but nothing crazy. It's definitely way more chill here. Look at this portico. Wow. Beautiful. The masonry work is just incredible. So we're headed to somewhere for lunch right now. Anytime you're walking anywhere, you pass by like 50 other places that looked really good. And you're always like, why don't I go there? And you're like, I don't know. Because the place I'm going to too is also going to be really good. So like, I don't know. It's a good problem to have when you're walking a city. You want to have so many options that you're just like, you can't make a wrong one. They're all good options. Did I mention Bologna is the food capital of Italy? And we're here for a month. I cannot get over that. Everything we've had in the last week, the last 7 days that we've been here, has been outstanding. They're playing a Bucks game right now. Doppio malto. Oh, they got their own beer. It's good. You see what I'm saying now? It is definitely lunchtime. This trattoria is booked and busy. I just got a gnat in my eye. Okay, I'm good. The accuracy on this portrait. Whoa. This alleyway. Crossing over to get into the other street. I gotta look down or I will bust my ass. Walking through these porticos, it like always just feels like the city's giving you a hug. You're always protected under a portico. Pretty much most blocks, every set of porticos is a little bit different. They were all built at different times and by different people. It's really cool. Oh, if you like vintage stores, this is Humana Vintage, and you can also donate. They have donation boxes inside the store. This is it right here. It's called Humana. Additionally, from the vintage stores, there's like some really cool, unique clothing. Like the people here dress really cool. They have like a very great sense of practicality and aesthetic. So if you want to wear your cool clothes in Bologna, this is definitely a place to do so because the style is on point. We've made it to our restaurant, Trattoria da Me. This place is so cool. They did ask us if we made a reservation at the door, so just keep in mind trattorias and stuff. Make a reservation or you can do a walk-in, but there's a chance there might not be availability. Just a heads up. They have cheese ice cream for appetizer here. I cannot wait to try this food. Look at this. It smells like a sourdough yeast, almost like olives. Lambrusco is fantastic. It's like a cheat code. You get the red wine, but it's also cold and it's fizzy. We got the cheese ice cream, the in-season fried porcini mushrooms, and the fried ravioli. I'm trying the porcini first since it's fresh out of the fryer, hot. Oh wow. Thick and juicy, but very meaty. Bursting with umami flavor. They're kind of big actually, look. Oh wow. I'm gonna put some cheese ice cream. The caramelized fig and the cheese. It's like I'm having dessert for appetizers. It's crazy. Our entrees are here. I got the tortellini with cream. It's a Parmesan cream. You can smell it immediately. Gosh. So creamy, flavorful. You even taste like pepper in there, but there's no pepper visibly present on there. Wow. And the pasta is so fresh, made al dente. The creaminess of that sauce is out of this world. Like any other time in my life, I would put Parmesan cheese on this. It doesn't need it. Like, look how glossy. Espresso number 2. Oh wow, that was a beautiful orchestration in lunch service. The waiters there were just so on point with everything, and the food was fantastic. I'm gonna be totally honest. I have had the tortellini in brodo. Today I had the tortellini with cream sauce. And believe me, as an American, I love a cream sauce just as much as any other American. But my favorite is the tortellini in brodo. They have that here at this restaurant, but I wanted to try the one with the cream sauce. I will say, if I come back to this restaurant, I will have the tortellini in brodo because it's like the tortellini is so delicious on its own that I don't even want to cover it in a cream sauce. Like, I just want it in that beautiful consomme chicken broth that it comes in, that you can appreciate the filling of the tortellini and the pasta itself, because it's so good. So as much as I loved this dish of the tortellini and cream sauce, I will come back and have the tortellini in brodo, because if the cream sauce was that good, I can only imagine how good the broth variety is. All I'm saying is, if and when you come to Bologna, if you're torn between the two, go with the tortellini in brodo. The Parmesan sauce you can have with other things, like the veal schnitzel, which we had the other day at another restaurant, and that was amazing. All right, we're gonna start heading back now to our rental. Our bus line this week is actually not functioning from center because they are doing tests on the 2 towers that are in center city, because one is leaning by 5 degrees. So they're doing some testing on trying to figure out kind of what the status of that is and if it's safe to really be around it. So they've stopped transportation and it's pedestrian only in that area right now. So we're gonna take our bikes. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Look out for our full comprehensive Bologna food tour coming out soon in the coming weeks. And I cannot wait to do more walking tours with you guys. This was so fun today. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye. What a dream.